Hey guys, it's Sloan again for Apotheosis. Today, we're bringing back the old Revive army, but this time we're bringing it back with there are Dragon Riders in it because the new buff for Dragon Riders will make the army even stronger. With the blimp changes and the Eternal Tome changes, it's kind of similar but not quite the same. You just want to make sure you send your dragons into your funnel properly and then wait to send your Dragon Riders. It's a pretty interesting combo, it really is. You just get Big Vibe for World Champion charge, use your Queen for Giant Arrow, Invis Tower, Snipe Out Sweepers, any of that. Then you send your dragons in, you wait for your dragon riders, send your blimp in, pop the warden ability, save your main principally for heavy area damage, and then from there you wait to revive until there's not any really ground damage anywhere. You use your skeleton spell to strike for the monolith, multi-gear, or you use it on the Expo and the revive to keep your world champion alive, or on Ricochet Cannon for your queen to keep your queen alive. And the two healers on the queen makes it where she just won't die. You just get so much value from her. As long as you funnel properly, you're not gonna fail. That's the real thing. It really seems to be. You've seen a proper funnel. The ice block is nice as well for helping you take some damage off your troops. It really is. Anyways, let's get into the live attacks and hope you guys enjoy. Alright, Invis Core. This one, we got the Blimp 4, is perfect. Now I see the Giga Bomb here, and people usually bait this side and this side, so Tornado Trap's definitely all in here. So we're gonna avoid that spot. We're not going in that. What we can do is just RC charge this multi-gear and use our giant arrow right here for these air defenses invis tower. Yeah, I like that. We'll make a nice funnel. So at 256, we'll drop this invis. Alright, she'll push on forward, get through this wizard tower, get onto this multi-gear cannon, and then get into that, I guess either Tesla or wizard tower. It's gonna be one or the other. I mean, it has to be one or the other. She can't really go left, right, up, down, center, left. I mean, I'll do one more. I shouldn't, but I just want to see where she was going. She gets Tesla. Okay, that's good enough. All right, well, Giant Arrow. We'll miss the air defense, but you know what? I didn't want to miss that Invis Tower. I knew I was going to miss it once I placed her. You could just tell. I send all the dragons in a nice straight line together. We'll wait, and then we'll send the Dragon Riders. Then we'll send the Blimp at an angle, coming right for that Town Hall. The queen, she's going in with everything. You know what? She wants to stay alive too. She said she's in with this. She's in with everything. We're gonna raise this blimp up. We're gonna freeze to this core. Take out this town hall compartment nice and easily. We'll be able to have a skeleton spell for this mono. Minion Prince, I want to pop his ability through this heavy core too. I probably could have done that a little bit sooner, but that'd be okay. We'll skeleton spell the mono. We have two, so we'll just save it for that mono over and over again. Clean up this right side. There's no air damage there. Clean up down here. Draft some archers, help clean up. Draft some archers, help clean up. And we'll skeleton spell the mono again. I mean, that thing's just gonna do nothing to us. We're just saying, nope, nope. We refuse. We refuse. The skeletons actually get some decent damage on it too with the dragon helping. I know, but it got hit by the world champion. When the minion prince he comes to it in that mono. It did nothing. It just straight up did nothing on us, which is always a nice sight to see. Always. This base can be tricky for many people. It really can. But we just got through it very easily. Are we gonna get hooked? The hook is just crazy. We'll just revive the world champion. Let her help out up top. Let her help out with the queen. Keep that queen alive. The healers go on to the world champion instead of the queen. I don't know about that. I don't know if I agree with that AI for that. Cause I mean, the world champion took 0 damage, but the queen was busy getting hit by everything. And that's some crazy AI. We'll just swag some spells in that town hall for a nice, easy 3-star. As long as we funnel properly, we're good. Alright, this base. Where's the big air damage? Double multi-air showers on here. Rage showers want to go into one of these rage showers. Now this side does have the Giga Bomb, so this side probably has every single Giant Bomb and Tornado Trap in there. But we don't need to keep our Fox alive for too long, so we just go into here, get the multi-air shower, get the Friction Cannon, multi-gear Rage Shower. That's good enough for me. That is absolutely good enough for me. I'm okay with that. I'm satisfied. My Fox dies too. I'm okay with that. I'm satisfied. If I can get that multi-gear, I'm definitely going to be satisfied through here. Call me a very happy customer for this World Champion charge, I must say. Level 1 Giant Bombs, my Fox is one shot too, so you know what? I'm going to invis one more time, the Fox is dead. That's expected. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. If I get all three of these defenses here, I'll just let her die. Yeah, we'll just sacrifice her. I can let her to hit one more, and she'll get it. She does. It was a little risky, but I let her do it. I really did. We'll giant arrow through. Can I hit these two air defenses? No, I can't. But we're gonna heal back up. We're sending our dragons in. Get through these ice golems. We'll have everything path in towards this rage tower. We're gonna get through the ice golems first before we really have to do much of anything else, right? Because that's gonna kind of split our dragons up. We'll send in the dragon riders. They're gonna ride on through. Ride, ride, ride. Red, whoa, whoa, whoa! That was not called for. Bro, you see that hook tower? It triggered the giant bomb. I mean, it triggered all the traps. It triggered every single one. We'll pop this warden ability. Get this blimp towards the town. We skeleton spell the mono as well in the hook tower. Get the blimp as close to town as possible. We could have froze the sweeper, but it didn't matter. We're gonna rage up the Yetis. They'll head towards that town hall where we'll drop some cleanup around the base, right? Some cleanup, some cleanup, some cleanup, some cleanup. There we go. Yetis, they don't get the town hall. Oh, they do. The last little mite is never over till it's over, right? The last little Yeti mite did it for us. Now we're looking for the minion principally for this back end. We'll get some decent value through here with it. Get to that air defense. So we should have took it out with a giant arrow. No, I know. I know, I know, I know. I should have been hitting all that. I should have. But it can be tricky to hit the giant arrow. I don't use the giant arrow too much anymore. I meant to freeze both of these. Can I hit both of them? I felt like I could. I guess not. We'll drop a skeleton spell to help distract this X-bow so I can revive my royal champion. I'm putting it right in the inferno. I know, it's pretty crazy and pretty not a good idea, but it won't matter. We'll extract for the X-bow, we'll take it out. We'll have these invis as well for royal champion. We'll let her just stay away from that queen. That queen's not going to do anything to her. It's not going to do anything. She's just going to smack it. She's smacking that girl. Girl and girl action like that. We drop some cleanup. And we're gonna be all good through here. As long as we funnel properly, we can swag some spells. We just have to funnel properly for a royal champion. I mean, our dragons, excuse me. And then you're fine. Easy peasy. Alright, where is this big air value on this base? Fire Spitter is facing this way. Alright. Multi-art shower here, here. This flame spinner. I mean, there's two choices I could pick. I'll make sure I got the blimp. I could come in from this spot and get this multi-art shower and flame spinner. That for sure would be good. And then we could use giant arrow from say right through here and dragons in between. That definitely work out nicely. Yeah, we'll do that. This would be a safe option to do. So at 256, we'll end up dropping the invis. And then she'll be all good for another 6 seconds through here. She has no issues at all. We'll get right through this flame spinner, which at higher levels can be a bit annoying for sure. And then 6 once again for this invis. We'll get into this, what is this, the X-Bow. Are we going for the Inferno or the flame spinner next? Alright, perfect. And we'll do 236 for this invis as well. We'll take out this Inferno and we'll keep on pushing. We'll get one more cycle. Now we'll just let her die. She'll get it. Alright, she's dead. There we go. Then we use the giant arrow, take out the air defenses and the sweepers. Absolutely beautiful. Drop the healer, support the queen. And then we'll send our dragons and dragon riders in this funnel we made. Alright, dragon riders. We're going to wait a second for the blimp. Our queen's getting some nice value staying alive as well. And the level 15 Frosty really does help her out. It really, really does. We'll wait for this warning ability for a little bit longer. We'll pop it. There we go. We'll have the rage for this blimp as well. I'll rage up these Yetis. And we'll have to get through the CC. It'll be kind of annoying, but you know what? We got a skeleton spell for that mono and a skeleton spell for his multi-gear. A skeleton spell for both of those will definitely, definitely help out. And make us feel really nice through here. We also got a free spell for damage. Alright, so skeleton spell for the multi-gear. That dragon up top's getting some nice value. We can drop some cleanup minion, some cleanup archers. There we go. Well, minion principality through this heavy damage, just multi-gear. That's the only thing of damage really left in this base, right? We got our queen staying alive the whole time. She's got plenty of spells, absolutely plenty. And that skeleton spell really did help out in this multi-gear because it's just now attacking us after us being there for like a whole like 15 seconds. I swear. We still got 3 invis. We can still revive the troll champ. We could try swagging her, but I'm not gonna be about that life today. Not today. We'll just revive her for Rocket Spear. We have 3 invis for her to help support her. We also got these frees we can use to help support her, which just is plenty. It's just quite frankly plenty. We got our queen still alive too. Those extra healers really do keep her alive very nicely. We'll drop some cleanup. We'll drop some cleanup. We got the 3s invis. I don't think we're gonna use them. Yeah, no. We don't even need to. Let's just swag him. Invis, invis, invis. Ice block right in that town hall. Easy peasy. This will definitely shred a whole bunch of bases. That got some decent value from the start too. So honestly, it was no issues at all. Invis by town hall. So we have the giant arrow for that. Okay, so where's the big air damage? I mean, here, 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 here. All these are pretty decent spots. Where's the sweepers? They're coming from the top. Okay, so what if we just RC'd, say, right here? Got on this multi-arch tower. Actually, wait, what are we coming from this right side? Get to Geek Bomb, get to the mono multi-arch tower. And then giant arrow from up here. Yeah, I like that. I like this right side because that has the crusher mortar. We don't care about that one. This right side has the mono, the left side crusher mortar. So we're doing the same kind of thing. We're building up our pathing as well to come mostly behind these infernos, mostly, at least the best we can. I mean the sweepers, but also come behind at least a fire spitter as well, which is always going to be nice to go behind those things. And we can do an invis redirect, and then invis at 36. That'll push us into the mono. She's going to take some damage here, but that's okay. Let her get smacked. Go invis. Okay, perfect. And then we can do 7 for this. Which way she's going to walk? She's on the king. Eh. Well, we just let her see if she goes invis again. Nope, she dies. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so giant arrow. We want to make sure she hits that invis tower and this air defense. Alright, she does. Alright, perfect. We drop the healers. We'll send our dragons, couple on this right side, and then we'll send them all back through here. Alright, Warden, Minion Prince. We'll send in the Dragon Riders. They'll get some damage up front for us. And we'll wait a second for the blimp, because you don't want the blimp to get stuck on the ice golems. So send the blimp further to the right, because getting stuck on ice golems would be unideal. We'll warn ability. The blimp will make it to town hall very nicely. We'll pop it right outside the town hall. Actually, never mind. Never mind. I've been bamboozled. I got scared of the sleeper, but I want to freeze all this damage in front of the blimp. Get some nice value through there. We'll have a skeleton spell for this multi-gear cannon. We also have Ice Block. We also have the Minion Prince, which he's up top. Okay, never mind. Never mind. These Dragon Riders got some decent value, though. We'll Skeleton Spell. Revive the Royal Champion. Drop some cleanup. Drop some cleanup. And we'll Skeleton Spell again on that multi-gear. We just want to make sure we keep that thing away from us. We'll have the Invis spell as well as the Minion Prince ability. Minion Prince turn, pop his ability. Alright, perfect. We'll Invis the Royal Champion. Skeleton spell will get some good value through here. Get through the multi-gear. We're going to get this Minion Prince up, get some value through here as well. He's going to be tanking. Alright, Dragons, do your thing. Ice block on the Minion Prince. Drop some minions, clean up. Clean up. Yeah, no. No, no, no. I realized my Minion Prince, why did he go to the top side? Hmm. Well, I do know if I would have sent all my dragons this way, like all the through here instead of being at the top like this, they would have packed together. It's the same thing. Why am I placing them like that? It's messing up the pathing. I'm messing up the pathing by myself. By myself, I mess up the pathing. That's on me. That is on me. Well, that's a learning experience, right? That is definitely a learning experience. So make sure you send them all together so they're gonna path together, and you keep your mini prince of your dragons as well. So I sent them from this angle, a big wide spread. That's what messed me up. Now we're not gonna do that for the rest of them because that's very bad, very 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 bad. But it's okay. All right, this base, big air damage up here, but a rage tower. Usually you want to send your RC into a rage tower. Usually the bait is down here and down here. So if we just go into this arch tower multi gear right here, we take this out, then we can what giant arrow from right here maybe, and send the dragons in between. All right, that'll work out. There's big value up here for air damage at least. Teslas usually say there's not gonna be any giant bombs, especially 5 Teslas. We see 3, so it's probably 5. Probably. Yep. There's a 4. The 5th is probably right there. Smack dab in the middle of that. We'll invis again at 246. We'll just let her keep pulling forward. Skeleton's gonna pull her for a second. There's that Tesla. The other Tesla is almost one shot, but then kind of dissipated. It definitely did a little bit. Is she gonna pull in or out? She's pulling in. Okay, we'll keep her alive. We're doing 7 and 3 in this just because she's in a ton of damage. The Fox is gonna take some heavy damage, maybe die here. We don't get the Inferno quite yet. 2, 3, 4. We'll take this all out. She take out the Inferno. All right, perfect. Use this queen to help funnel this air defense. Which honestly, we'll just let her hit the air defense itself. It's gonna be a little bit weird, just because we know she can hit the other one if she's lined up properly. All right, then we'll send our drags onto this right side. We use one to funnel, another to funnel. We're sending them all over in. All right, funnel for me, drags. Funnel, funnel, funnel. There we go. The funnel dragon worked out perfectly. We'll be able to send the blimp in as well. We'll have a skeleton spell for this mono. There's no more multi here, so we took it out, so we're looking good there. We can pop this Warden ability, heal up everything. Keep the queen alive, she'll walk up top. We'll pop the rage spell, and we'll pop the freeze for this rage tower, and for that furnace. The furnace only freezes for a second, but every little bit's gonna help. Every little bit really will help. We'll pop the main principle through that rage tower. We'll skeleton spell the mono. What we're gonna have? There's the Yeti mites coming on through as well, getting some decent value. This queen, she's chilling up top, zero issues at all. We'll drop some cleanup. So you drop some cleanup, drop some cleanup, drop some more cleanup. We'll have an ice block. We'll ice block some of these front dragons. Apparently, I got the minion prince. I ice blocked a little bit wrong, but it's okay. We'll skeleton spell this mono again. Just keeping that thing distracted the entire time, because that thing really is the menace over here. Our royal champion, we don't even really have to revive her, but we will. We'll let her take out this multi-arch shower from behind. We'll skeleton. We go headhunter for this royal champion on defense. I didn't say defense right. I almost said defense. I almost said it very strangely. I used to how do was it the speech programs when I was a kid because I couldn't say some words correctly. Like I couldn't say girl correctly until like third grade or something. I was saying grill instead of girl. Yeah, they ended up getting me out of that program not because I learned how to say it or anything, but because they stopped having that program. They cut the funding for it because public schools have lots of funding cuts. All right, this base, two rage towers, all this heavy damage in this core. I see two multi-arch towers on this side. That's big damage. Into a rage tower. The gale bomb's right here, so usually this doesn't mean the right side's always gonna be baited. Typically, it will, but they could also be baiting this monolith. We're just going to the two multi-arch towers. You always see two multi-arch towers, you just gotta go into it. And then we can say giant arrow from here, or from here, depending on which side. Alright. Even if we do get baited, it won't matter, because we'll still get good value. So 256 will drop us invis. And we'll push her on forward. She'll get right into the scatter next in a second. Alright, the world champion looked at her for a second, but she wasn't gonna hit her. Nah, nah, nah. No violence. No female on female violence here. No violence on anything. The world champion's just taking down structures. Structures that are just a bit frustrating for her to deal with, right? So she's just taking her anger out on them. That's what she's doing. We'll let her keep just walking forward. She's getting some decent value through here. Drop another invis. Get through the rickshaw can. I want her to get this fire spitter. I'm gonna drop an invis at 3. Just make sure to keep the fox alive for another cycle. Because I know from here she'll get some decent value on some other air value. Alright, she'll pop on. Okay, let's use the giant arrow from right through here. Hit down these air defenses. We get it perfect. We drop the healers. Alright. We drop the dragons. We spread them on through. We're spreading them super wide in this just because we want them to just funnel into this mono, which we'll send the dragon riders for. We'll have a free spell as well. I mean, we don't need it yet. We're just chilling. We have everything pathing together. The Dragon Riders really do help out here. They really, really do. I like them. That's a nice addition. We'll pop this Warden ability, keep everything invincible. A Skeleton spell is going to distract. The Blimp might not make it to the Town Hall, but doesn't have to. That's the thing. We'll freeze this Multi-Gear and this Inferno. Help keep everything alive through here. And we'll rage this Blimp. Made it to the Town Hall. Perfect. Me and Prince ability through that Rage Tower. And we'll skeleton spell this multi-gear again. Because skeleton spells are beautiful, absolutely perfect for a multi-gear or a mono, or for an expo in the revive for a Royal Champion. We'll have everything just come on through in the back end. We'll have plenty of damage. We'll revive the Royal Champion. She's right there. There we go. Where can we ice block, honestly? We don't even have to. Alright, pop that rocket spear, girl. You do your thing. Alright, hit that bomb tower. We're just all gonna finish it off in this minion prince. She's getting hit on by him. Well, that's not really nice. It's not really nice to go catcalling women like that. They definitely don't like that. Luckily, she's able to tank for it, so the dragon can take out that minion prince. That's what she gets for catcalling. That's exactly what she gets. Easy peasy, right? You even hit the trail trap, and the blimp still made it to the town hall because we used a free spell and skeleton spell effectively to let us get there. Very nice. Alright, this base, big ol' rage core. Where's the big air damage? Two multi-arch towers on this side. But the mono and multi-gear and air fences right here, we got a path into here. We have to. That's huge value. We take this out, and then we could use giant arrow, say right here, send our dragons through this way. Be perfect. All right. Come on, do your thing, RC. Do your thing. 256. 256. All right, 256. We drop the invis. She heads right into that multi-gear. If she heads to this mono, be perfect. She might go to this archer tower, yeah. But she'll path back in. That's the thing. She'll be good for us. We'll have to use an invis to redirect because she won't be good for us. I just realized. I realized for sure she wouldn't. I'm going to do 6 with this invis, take out the mono, and head for the expo. And then from there, she'll go for what? The wizard tower? Yeah. Then she'll go for the multi-arch tower. We'll take out the multi-arch tower, get some decent value through there. Still, one more invis left. There's no more value left for her alive. Alright, yeah, we'll just let her die. Alright, so from here, we're going to giant arrow, hit the air defense. We missed the other, but we got the healers for her, and we'll send our dragons in a nice line to get them to path all together. They'll path all together into this queen, which will keep her alive. Then we'll send our dragon riders in. They'll path together as well into these defenses where we'll send the blimp, and we'll have the freeze spell for this sweeper, because we'll definitely need that. Alright, we'll freeze the sweeper, and we'll pop this warn ability now. Keep everything invincible. The blimp is going to make it to the town hall. Oh, that other sleeper's there. Never mind. Never mind. It's getting hooked too. That blimp's getting hooked. It's getting everything going on through. Everything that could happen is happening. We'll pop this me and Principal to this rage tower. A hook took a dragon. You know what? You know what? The blimp made it. The blimp made it to the town hall. I knew it would. It took a little bit, but it did. The queen's still alive too. We'll keep her alive, and this king will drop a headhunter for her. Take out the defending king. That's very nice. Keep her alive. She'll heal back up. Me and Prince looking good through here. We'll have a revive spell. We'll revive everything. We'll have a skeleton spell for the Xerxes Cannon and X-Bow. Is it going to hit the X-Bow? I mean, it's a little bit too slow, but that's okay. Keep the queen alive. Me and Prince going to help out. She'll take out this Ricochet Cannon. We'll have a skeleton spell for this X-Bow and Ricochet Cannon. We'll drop our cleanup minions. Clean up. Drop some archers. Drop some archers. We don't even need this invis spell. There we go. When we funnel everything together, there's no issues. There's no issues at all. You just have to make sure you funnel properly. And we can swag these spells. There we go. Swag invis, swag ice block. Easy peasy. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. We did have those 2 mistakes. The 2 mistakes happened when I didn't funnel properly. The funnel is really, really, really important. So make sure you funnel properly, and then you're good. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, I appreciate if you guys like and subscribe. I'll see you guys tomorrow.